you might expect to find a heart or two on Valentine's Day, but a brain? This is what Customs and Border Patrol officials found on a Canadian mail truck on the 14th. Yes, it was an actual human brain. It was in a clear mason jar. The brain had no paperwork or documentation. Officials don't know why it was being transported, but they have some ideas.
It is possible that these items could come in for research studies, or there have been times where organ donors, we will receive organs that can be transported across the border, but that is usually coordinated in advance in the proper permits.
The truck carrying the brain was headed for Wisconsin. You would think they would have given a heads up. Sorry. The Cheesecake Factory is rolling out a new line of ice cream. The restaurant chain partnered with WLOS Enterprises to make it happen. Officials with the Cheesecake Factory say they are making 7 new ice cream flavors. The flavors include chocolate and cookies and cream. The company says its ice cream will have real cheesecake ingredients incorporated into the mix. The Cheesecake Factory ice cream line should hit grocery store shelves by April.
Bad tires resulted in more than 700 traffic fatalities in 2017.
That's according to the latest data from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
In tonight's State of Our Roads, News 13's Lauren Brinkman investigates how Buncombe County is getting dangerous tires off local roads and the risky business of buying used tires.
Like a NASCAR pit crew, technicians at Newbridge Tire Center change a lot of tires.
We need to remove of at least about 400 tires a week.
When putting a new set on your vehicle, what happens to the old ones? The state actually requires tire shops to charge you for the proper disposal.
You pay up front a 2% disposal tax, which covers the proper disposal of the tire.
Piles of used tires get loaded onto a box truck and taken to the Buncombe County landfill. For Newbridge Tire Center, it means up to 2 trips each week.
This is the tire trailer where we recycle everybody's tires.
Just a year ago, a new tire recycling trailer opened at the transfer station on Hominy Creek Road, giving residents one more option to safely discard their tires. Tires dropped off at both the transfer station and landfill go to the same spot to be recycled. This trailer can hold up to 10 tons of tires. Now, once it's filled, it's taken to Concord where the tires get recycled.
Liberty Tire will recycle those and make them into rubber mulch and rubber asphalt, different rubber products.
So far, it is helping to get a lot of bad tires off the road.
A lot of that snowfall from earlier today has hardened and it melted and hardened, and even the remaining snow on the side of the road, the small amount that there is, has turned into a thin layer of ice, and the concern tonight is that the road will also become icy overnight. The Department of Transportation says crews have been treating the roads around the clock. They started salting last night and will continue to do so throughout the morning. The department is asking that you give those trucks plenty of room because they will be spraying salt several feet across 2 lanes, but most importantly, they are asking drivers to slow down and be prepared for icy spots.
I have areas now where the road will appear wet but will be black ice tomorrow, so especially the elevated surfaces, the bridges, the overpasses, the areas that tend to freeze first, the shady spots, curves on the insides of large cut slopes that don't see a lot of sun during the day, those places that cool first.
DOT says additional contractors are working alongside crews to give I-26 extra attention through construction zones, specifically where roads have been narrowed. The department says if you come across a road with black ice, reach out to them through their website and they will get there and treat them as soon as possible. And Buncombe County Emergency Services says they are prepared to open shelters tonight if there are power outages to keep people warm throughout tonight. You can look at those outages and road conditions on our website at WLOS.com.
Things are really cooking in the kitchen at My Father's Pizza in downtown Black Mountain. It's a field trip for these kindergartners to give them an idea of the work it takes just to make a pizza. They tour the restaurant and hear what it takes to run a successful business. They also learn about wants and needs and how to be a productive member of a community.
It's good because you don't want to be a bad citizen.
What is a citizen?
A good person. So communities are like how things work. So we come here because we learning about like what we want to do when we grow up and what jobs. So that way we come here.
Hang on, I'll cut it up and everyone can have a piece, okay?
My Father's Pizza offers these tours for kindergartners free of charge every year. In class at Black Mountain Primary, the students will now write a story and explain the steps of making a pizza. And in another story, they'll explain their entire experience.